What's going on, YouTube? So this video was request Pete Carroll versus Bill Cowher. Who did I think was a better head coach? Both won the Super Bowl. Both finished up runner-ups. And I have different takes about their Super Bowl losses. Bill Cowher's, it looked like Neil O'Donnell threw the game because he threw the ball to Larry Brown, who was a Dallas Cowboy safety, who went to the Raiders after the Super Bowl. And Larry Brown looked like the coaching greatness of Larry Brown. But then when he went to the Raiders, he looked like Larry Brown at age 58. Looked like he was getting burnt and toasted. So he threw the game. Whereas Pete Carroll looked like he actually threw the Super Bowl. That whole mess with Russell Wilson at the 1 yard line and that throwing that ball to the gut and got picked was embarrassing when Marshawn Lynch was back there. But who do I think? Well, because Pete Carroll stunk with Cleveland and New England, and he got great with Seattle. He was a rah-rah guy. They both were rah-rah guys who got a lot out of different people. Pete Carroll could, get guys really making feeling good. So could Cowher, because Cowher had Cordell Stewart, Neil O'Donnell, then he went with Big Roethlisberger. So he showed an ability to come back a decade later. So they both got that going for him. But Cowher retired just as a Steelers head coach. Now Pete Carroll's now coaching the Raiders, so this will be his fourth NFL job. And he got better. But that last Super Bowl loss to New England is always going to be a stain mark. Maybe that's why Tom Brady got him hooked up with the Raiders. Maybe it's because you gave me a Super Bowl, I got to give you a job. I don't know. I'm trying to I don't know. That's my conspiracy. I'm sticking to it. But I was asked the question, who do I think was the better coach of the two? I got to give it to Pete Carroll because he did it in college. He did it in the pros. He reinvented himself, and he was able to work with very different talents and make it work. I got to say Pete Carroll gets a slight edge. Bill Cowher did a great job from what he did with Pittsburgh. Obviously, from Neil O'Donnell to Roethlisberger and the talent, all that. So that's a lot. But Pete Carroll, to win on the levels and to be a credible coach and to make it work, I gotta say he kind of gets the nod on this one, you know. But I'm always looking at Pete Carroll kind of side-eyed, cross-eyed, and crazy because of how he blew that last game at SC against Texas, and then of course with Seattle, and then But we didn't really get Bill Cowher anywhere else, so we really don't have enough to say. You got to coach another team, and of course, if he had won another ring, then I could have said with the two different decades, which Pete Carroll had a very dominant situation. So it's a good battle. It's a good question, because it's like, being honest with you, it's as close to almost as a draw as I could say. But I never have draws in my repertoire because to say that they both tied does a disservice, especially when obviously one kept going. And I give Pete Carroll that as a coach. But it's close though. It's close. Because of the way he lost that Super Bowl. If he wins that Super Bowl, not only is he with Jimmy Johnson for winning on both levels, I might have Bill Cowher. I might have Bill Carroll. Pete Carroll might be in my top 6 or 7 NFL coaches ever, because to win the way he did and to put a stamp on it and to do all that would be hecka impressive. But see, that one loss, I can't do it. But I think he gets just a pinch of an edge over Bill Cowher. But you let me know who you think was a better NFL head coach, Pete Carroll or Bill Cowher. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.